Our topic today is use money to buy financial freedom. Freedom is not free. Freedom costs something. See, this is so true of every country where they have what you call independence today. It's so true. The founding fathers or those who liberate their people will tell you that it costs a whole lot. To be free from anything, it costs a lot. The same thing is true when it comes to financial freedom. You actually buy your freedom. Freedom is never handed down to you. The people who oppress never let their victim go for free. The oppressors will have to, at some point, demand their freedom. And at times, it may cost a whole lot. So, if you want to be financially free, you may have to buy it. You may have to buy your financial freedom. As a young man who just started working, maybe you just got your first employment and you are 25 years old. You see, depending on who your financial mentors are, the first thing that you are supposed to start buying with your first income as you start making money as a young person is to start buying freedom with the money you are making before you buy things. See, you buy freedom first before you buy things. But you see, we have it the other way around. You start making money and start buying things, both the ones you need and the ones you don't need. And when you begin to progress in years, suddenly it dawned on you that you want to be free. This is the major reason why so many people are broke today and probably will be poor the rest of their life. See, so you begin your journey by buying freedom. What do I mean by buying freedom? Let me explain. Financial freedom is a state where you have no financial worries. See, when you get to that state in your life where your lifestyle, your current lifestyle can be maintained with or without you ever working, then you have attained to financial freedom. You see, where you have no worry, no money worries. That's a free man. You go to where you want to go, you do what you want to do, you wake up when you want to wake up, and it does not affect your lifestyle. That's a free man. You see, so how do you buy freedom then? Because I say you can use money to buy your freedom. How do you buy freedom then? Very simple. It's still, like we've been discussing, when you make your first money, I said instead of buying things, to buy freedom means you are going to start using that money, putting that money in a vehicle. You see, that will eventually lead to generating more money without you. So one of those vehicles could be to have an investment. So I start working maybe at 25. And let's say my income is 15,000 rands. 15,000 rands. After all the deductions, tax and everything, maybe I go home with like 10. I'm not sure, but yeah, like 10,000 rands. I go home with 10,000 rands. If I am able to save, let's say 3,000 rands from this 10,000, so assuming I spend 7,000 for rents and everything, feeding and so on, and I'm left with 3,000 rands, and I'm able to put these 3,000 rands in an investment, maybe a unit trust at, let's say, conservatively 8% interest. Let's say at 8% interest, you invest this money. You can do the math for yourself. At 25, assuming you are able to save this non-stop for the next 15 years, which is when you become 40 years, By the time you'll be 40 years, if you're not yet a millionaire, you'll be close to becoming a millionaire. And you know what? When you have R1 million, 1 million rand invested in a trust or in a vehicle at 10% return on investment per annum, this 1 million rand will be at, now you are 40 years old. Let's say you are 40 years old with $1 million investment at 10% return on investment. This 1 million rand will be giving you 140,000 rands every year. You know what happened? This 140,000 rands, if you divide it by 12, you're going to get somewhere like 12,000 rands. 12,000 rand per month. So you know what has happened? This young man who started working at 25 years, who was able to save or invest 3,000 rands every month for 15 years. For 15 years, have now become a millionaire at 40. And from that million rand investment, he makes 140 per year, which is like 12,000 per month. What has happened? Assuming, you see, this 12,000 continue to come, and the man is still working, the young man is still working. This man have significantly increased his lifestyle if he wants to, or he has been able to purchase the future, or purchase freedom, rather, financial freedom for himself. With $3,000 rands that he invests over 15 years, he have bought financial freedom. And guess what? If you work for another 10 years, of course, we know that this money will not remain the same in 15 years. You probably have increased over 20,000 or more. You don't even need to increase his investment. After 15 years, he can actually stop investing the 3,000 rands and add it back to his living expenses. Now, the money that he has raised and been able to invest, this money working for the next 10 years, by the time he will be 50 years old, the money, this time 1 million rand will have doubled, more than doubled. He'll be having maybe around about 2.5 million rand as 50 years. At a 10% return on investment, 2.5 million rand should be giving him close to like 30,000 rand, if not more, per month. He can retire if he wants to. Don't forget also, plus this work here, he have what we call retirement benefits, which the job should help him to accrue, plus the investment he has made. This man can comfortably retire on a monthly salary of 30,000 plus per month, and never need to worry about getting employed or not. What has this man done? He has used $3,000 from the income he earned at 25 years to buy for himself financial freedom. Now, I use this calculation, but you can use what will work for you. You can do your own maths, you can do your own calculation. You know how much you earn, and so if we advise our young people to use their income to buy financial freedom, we have more wealthy people in our society. You see, than the common advice that now that you are working, you need to buy a house, you need to buy a car, you need to look the part, you need to buy the clothes to make you look the part. When we do that, we are creating the same poverty that we don't want in our society. You see, look what a 3,000 rands have done in 25 years of employment. And I can tell you that somebody who started working with 15,000 rand. He's not likely to have a retirement plan or package that will give him 2.5 million rand in 25 years. So you still need to work hard, for 35 years till you are 60 years. So imagine if this man decided, okay, I continue working till I'm 60 years, and all this investment, as the money is coming, the money continue to, he's not taking anything out. It continue to compound for the next, okay, this is after 10 years, and it should go for another 10 years. In another 10 years, this 2.5 million will have more than doubled again. So by the time he'll be 60 years, he'll be having close to 10 million rands. You know what that means? To have let's say 5 million rands at 10% interest per annum on 5 million rand invested. You are talking about 60,000 per month, 60,000 rands monthly profit on investment. At 60 years, not working, earning 60,000 rands per month. That's a lot of money to have a life of, bliss. Where did you start from? You use money to buy the freedom. So before you start buying, like I said, this investment you did with this money here, you stop. After 15 years, you stop. All your financial increment and benefit that you get from work, you spend everything on yourself, knowing fully well that the money you have worked for 15 years is now working hard to generate more money. You see, a man who have this kind of plan will not have the same kind of emotional problems with a colleague who earn the same salary who is not working this kind of plan. So when you get your job, think about buying freedom, because freedom costs something. So like I said, you can do your own calculations. Check out what your figures are. Check out what works with you and where you are. It's not a mystery. Wealth is not a mystery. It's not a mystery. Financial freedom is not a mystery. If you're going to work for that long, you might as well buy the freedom. 60 years old, over 60,000 rand per month for the rest of your life. Guess what? After you die and you go, that bulk of your income, money is still there. It's still there. So, the choice is yours. Use money to buy financial freedom first before you buy things. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.